My name is Rimac. I'm the founder and CEO of Rimac Automobili. I was crazy about cars all my life and also about technology. It fascinated me, both of them. And growing up in Croatia, I was reading a lot about Nikola Tesla. I was born in Croatia as well. And he is the inventor of the electric machine that we use today, the alternating current electric motor. And I was asking myself why nobody is using the potential of electric powertrains and electric motors to make cars that are exciting and fun. 10 years ago, electric cars were considered to be dull and boring and slow. So I wanted to change that image, and I wanted to prove that electric cars can indeed be fun and exciting and fast. So I built an electric BMW in my garage in a 1984 3 Series to compete against gas-powered cars. And with that car, I raced against other cars, against gas-powered cars, and proved that it can be faster than them. And I broke 5 FIA and Guinness World Records. Then I started to build my own car from scratch, which turned out to be the Concept 1, which was the first all-electric hypercar. But the idea was to use the potential of electric powertrains, for example, having 4 motors to control each wheel separately, to make a car that's not just electric, but actually better, so that you can do things that are not possible with a traditional powertrain. We are all about pushing the limits. So with the C2, we think we have raised the bar in many aspects. The car is not just about numbers, it's also about usability, comfort, functionality. It has lots of space, it's globally homologated. We are doing all the global crash tests, building lots of prototypes to make it road legal in the whole world. And in terms of performance, it has 1,900 horsepower. It's the most powerful production car ever made. It's less than 2 seconds from 0 to 60 miles per hour. It goes more than 250 miles per hour top speed. So we think that this is currently what you can do when you make a road legal car that is at the same time also usable for everyday usage. So it's not a race car, it's a road car. But we as a company, we are all about pushing the limits. And of course we think also beyond. But for now the C2 is really like, everything is designed just for this car. We didn't absolutely no compromises when it comes to performance. Performance was number one. So where the limit is today, I think you just look at the C2 and you see the limits of the current technology. So the C2 is very different from the Concept 1. So the Concept 1 was designed and made at the time when we just started a company in a country that never had a car industry, without any funding and without any experience. So it was very significant and a big step for us, and for the whole industry it was important to show what can be done. But the C2 is on a completely different level. With all the experience that we have gained in the last 10 years, with a team that is now not 5 guys like we were when we were building the first Concept 1, but actually more than 500 people that have done projects for Aston Martin, Koenigsegg, Porsche and many other car companies. And the funding that we have available now, the years of combined know-how, the facilities that we have, so it's a completely different level. We didn't carry over one single piece from the Concept 1 to the C2. We started really with a blank sheet of paper, and that's so rare. That's really one of the things that makes the C2 unique, because usually car companies, they start with an existing platform and then they modify it or change it a little bit, or they start with an existing engine, gearbox, powertrain, whatever. So lots of the things are carried over, and you can see that especially across the brands that are part of the same group. So like, for example, a Bentley and an Audi, they share lots of the same parts, and a Porsche and so on. The C2 is really unique in that regard, where absolutely everything, the chassis, the battery, the powertrain, the motors, the gearboxes, the inverters, the electronics, the suspension, absolutely everything developed for that car and taken really to an extreme, just to get the last percentage of performance out of it. So our mission is really to help others and the whole industry to go electric and to build exciting and interesting electric cars and hybrid cars. So on one side, our mission is to show really what can be done with our own cars and to lead the way, like, okay, this is what can be done and this is what we can help others to do. So that's what we do with other car companies, help them make good electric cars and help them in this transition from the combustion engines to electrification. And in the end, for the consumers, to make products that are better. So not limit ourselves only to the hypercars, which is very limited in terms of the number of people that can enjoy that, but try to trickle down this technology to a broader audience through other car companies.